Hearings begin this week across the state on a proposal to hike fees at our boat harbors and campsites. KITV's Jill Kuramoto reports it's money the state says it needs to keep our parks open. It's new at 6.
Wind and rain didn't stop visitors from getting a peek at the view from the Nu'uanupali Lookout this afternoon. And at least one visitor we spoke with today says charging for parking wouldn't keep him from coming back.
If they're going to spend it on the environment and to keep the park clean and all that, I think it would be a good idea.
In the next couple of months, this will be the first state park to charge tourists $3 to $5 for parking under a plan the Department of Land and Natural Resources says it needs to maintain our parks and harbors.
They're in very shameful condition, and in some cases they're in unsafe condition.
The Land Board earlier this year approved new parking fees for tourists at 8 state parks, including the Kaiwi Scenic Shoreline. But the public can still weigh in on the proposal to hike rates for camping permits and mooring fees. DLNR wants to raise $240 million for capital improvement projects, money it says it needs to keep the parks open. But some residents call it an empty threat.
Hawaii itself could not afford to shut down its greatest tourist attractions, which are the parks itself. Personally, I think it's kind of a lame excuse to raise nickel and dime funds for something that they need big solutions for.
About $12 million will come from leased undeveloped land in West Oahu, but the state says it will take time to see that money, and it can't wait.
We are down to pennies at operating our parks. It's really in heartbreaking condition, and we need to take care of these places.
Jill Kuramoto, KITV4 Island Television News.
Log on to our website, KITV.com, for a list of the 8 state parks where visitors will have to pay for parking. You can also find this week's schedule for the Land Board hearings on the proposed fee hikes.